My name is Abby and I live in Coos County on Oregon's South Coast. I organize for Rogue Climate, and I'm speaking today because South Coast communities are calling on legislators to invest in real transportation solutions, such as transit funding that supports rural people and safety for those using sidewalks and bike lanes. Transportation is one of the biggest challenges we face in our community, especially if you don't have access to a car. Public transit system is unreliable on the South Coast. It's hard to navigate and often just not there when people need it. I live outside of town and I've struggled with car issues over the past few years, which has made it incredibly difficult to get to work or get to doctor's appointments, especially if you have to travel to Eugene like many of us do on the South Coast. It's hours away and there's no bus. It has brought me, before I lived in Coos County, I used to love road biking. It brought me joy, freedom, and supported my mental and physical well-being. But since moving to Coos Bay, biking has become a source of anxiety. There are no continuous bike lanes, and the roads are unsafe. I've had several terrifying close calls with cars while trying to bike, and I know many others who no longer feel safe biking at all. Our streets are quite literally crumbling. I see wheelchair users forced to roll in the street because our sidewalks are broken or completely inaccessible with no ADA compliant ramps for them to even get onto the sidewalk. This is not just, this is not just a transportation issue. This is about equity, disability justice, and climate justice. Heck yeah. Transportation barriers are one of the main reasons people in our community can't attend events or access services. I coordinate youth programs, and time again, I see how the lack of safe, reliable transportation prevents young people from showing up, whether that's to a leadership meeting, to a job, or just to connect with community. Young people, especially those without a driver's license or access to a car, are left behind by our current system. And this is a public safety and public health crisis. We can't ignore that transportation infrastructure is not built to withstand the impacts we're already facing from climate change. Our roads on the South Coast are often washed out during storms and high tides. Parts of Highway 101 are quite literally falling into the ocean. What could be a few minute drive into town can often become an hours-long journey, or you're just not able to get to the resources that you need due to those impacts. For example, the road in Port Orford collapsed last year after a big storm and flood, and it left people stranded. Climate resilience must be a part of how we build and invest in transportation so that our communities aren't left stranded in times of crisis. And let's be clear, there's a false narrative being pushed around by a powerful few that Coos County is a depressed community and needs another boom and bust industry. It's windy. They're trying to push an international shipping container port that would damage our local environment and put frontline communities on the coast, on the front lines of these risks, all for a project that has no proven community benefits. Are these the transportation solutions that Coos County needs right now? Hell no! For all of these reasons and more, South Coast communities are calling on legislators to invest in real transportation solutions, ones that fund rural people being able to get to work, to school, to access healthcare, and to build community with one another. We don't want false solutions. We want safe, accessible, climate resilient transportation that serves all Oregonians. Thank you.